Yo, what's up? Welcome to All Faith, No Fear podcast, where we know that faith pushes you to your destiny and fear holds you in bondage. I'm your host, Rodney Footman. And again, welcome to another episode of All Faith, No Fear. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm about to get ready to say all faith, all fear. No, we don't want no fear. But all faith, no fear, man. You know what I'm saying? Today is another episode. I'm glad. To be here another day, you know what I'm saying? Glad to be doing another episode. The transparency, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to share some stuff with y'all, but it's all a part of the journey. It's all a part of the process. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for tuning in, for all those who are tuning in and listening to my voice or actually seeing this video and seeing this video for me. You know what I'm saying? This is a step definitely out of my comfort zone. Definitely out of my comfort zone. It's something I don't usually do, but I'm just doing what I'm purposed and called to do. And again, it's about, as the podcast is called, All Faith, No Fear. So I'm not holding no fear, letting no fear hold me back, and doing it all faith. Stepping out, because I know this is only the beginning, and this is just going to, you know what I'm saying, grow each and every day. I thank you for the community that we finna get ready to build when it comes to All Faith, No Fear. Thank you for the future community that's getting ready to come, in the years to come, in the months to come, in the weeks to come, in the days to come. You know what I'm saying? That's what my mindset is at. But you know what I'm saying? Today, man, like I said, the podcast is called All Faith and No Fear. And I just want to, talk a little bit about, my what I'm going through right now. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I feel like my faith is being tested to the max. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we could feel like our faith is being tested, but in this season of my life, I feel like my faith is being tested. It's almost like I could say like God is showing me where I'm going, and he's showing me all the things that I can possess in my hands that is basically already done through his word. And it's also like I'm not there yet, but it's like I gotta have the faith to get there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but if you ever been in that position to where God has shown you, you know what I'm saying, where he's finna get ready to take you, God has shown you all the things, and whether it's in visions, dreams, or anything like that, he has shown you where you finna get ready to go, but you're not there yet, and you looking at your circumstances around you. And I tend to find myself looking at my circumstances around me to be like, God, this where you about to take me? Man, this is where you finna take me. Are you sure this where you finna take me? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's when that little bit of fear starts to kick in, and that's when I gotta kick it out. You know what I'm saying? As the Bible says, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think on the things that are good, think on the things that are lovely, think on the things that are right, So I gotta catch that thought, and I've been finding myself doing that a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? Catching my thoughts is, it's a very important thing that you should do, is catch your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? If you don't catch your thoughts, you know what I'm saying, you'll let them fearful thoughts, them bad thoughts linger in your mind, linger. And once you linger, you know what I'm saying, whatever you think of, so is a man, as the Bible say, you know what I'm saying? So we don't want to think bad thoughts, and we don't want them things to play out as well, because you know what I'm saying, you keep thinking things gonna keep happening. You keep thinking bad things don't happen. But for me, I'm in a place of, you know what I'm saying, I'm putting all my faith in God. You know what I'm saying? All my faith in this walk, because again, as I stated in the previous episode, like, this podcast is like me stepping out of my comfort zone, for real. For people to hear my voice and for people to see me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of those things where, like, I'm like, man, I do not want to do this, because I'm an introvert. So I'm an introvert. I like to be alone. I like to be in the background. You know what I'm saying? I know I have a lot of vision in me. I know I have a lot of ideas. But for me, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I give those ideas to other people and let them run with it, and let them, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a person that could look at something and see something and be like, hey, this is what you need to do. This was what I think you should do. So, like, you could give me any type of project, and I have the vision to take that project and supersede that project. You know what I'm saying? Because I could just see the little things that can help. Even when it comes to this podcast, like I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? The little things, what matters, what you should do, what you shouldn't do when it comes to everything. But like I'm just in a place of all faith. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm right there. Like it's like I'm on a cusp. Like I'm on the edge of a cliff, or like I'm on the edge of the cliff, and I see what's like if I jump, I see what I'm gonna get. I see the prize. I see, you know what I'm saying, the reward and all that type of stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like scared to jump. You know what I'm saying? That's why the reason it's called no fear, because that's one thing I have battled with is fear. And I'm still working on it. It's fear. You know what I'm saying? Fear of what people gonna say about you, fear of failing. That's one of my biggest things. And the fear of the responsibility that's gonna come when God gives you, when he gives you. But I also know that this is training ground. This is preparing me for what's to come. You know what I'm saying? And I want to encourage someone else. Like, don't be fearful in what God shows you. If he showed it to you, that means he's going to get you there. I think the most scariest part when it comes to us as human beings is we don't know the how. How we gonna get there? Like that's one of the biggest things. Like, how are we gonna get there? Like, God, you showed me this, but how? You know what I'm saying? When sometimes we can be so impatient and wanting to know the how, that we move out of his will, we move out of the regiment that he has already planned for us. As the Bible says, he's already ordered our steps. It's our job to look to him to figure out what steps to take. But a lot of times we don't, you know what I'm saying, look to him to take them steps, and we just start taking steps, taking steps, taking steps. When he showed us what we supposed to be doing, but we take the steps to what we feel like, what we think that this is the steps that I need to take to, you know what I'm saying, get to where he has showed me. And you know, a lot of times we don't need to do that. Like we just need to seek him and be like, hey, God, what step do I need to take at this very moment? What step? Because the thing about it, his step might be a catapulting step to where you don't have to do the things that other people had to do to get to the place that they had to get to. And that's one thing I'm learning, like, you know what I'm saying, to trust his steps that he's already planned. Yes, I'm eager to get there. Yes, I'm wanting to get there. But a lot of times it's not the timing for us to get there. And a lot of times we move ahead of timing and try to get there on our own instead of allowing God to lead us and guide us to the place that he has showed us to get to. And trust me, I'm telling you, man, I have been like, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. I've been there in places to where, you know what I'm saying, back in the old, I ain't gonna say back in the older days, because I ain't that old, y'all. I'm only 34 years old, but you know what I'm saying? Just to be in that place of like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this on my own. I'm gonna do this on my own. Like telling God that, yo, you taking too long. Like, I'm ready to get there now. I'm ready to get there now. And what ends up happening is, you know what I'm saying? It don't go the way that I felt like it should have went. It definitely didn't go the way that God intended for it to go, because at the end of the day, it wasn't his plan for me to take those steps, but I took them anyway. And you know what I'm saying, end up connecting with wrong people, end up, you know what I'm saying, doing things harder than what I had to do, you know what I'm saying, putting in extra money that I ain't have to put in, you know what I'm saying, hiring people that I ain't have to hire, you know what I'm saying, paying for all these little things that I ain't really have to pay for if I would have, you know what I'm saying, took his steps. Even when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the content, like the things that I wanted to say, the things that I wanted to put out there, you know what I'm saying? I didn't consult him on whether I should put that out. You know what I'm saying? Because some things are not, you know what I'm saying? How can I say, like, it's not the timing to put it out. You got to know the timing, whether to put it out or when not to put it out. And especially with the social media where we in today, like, You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful what you put out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't put your whole life out there, even though some people do. And, kudos to those people. But I'm not one of those people that just want to put out, you know what I'm saying, everything of my life. I don't want to put out everything. Not everything, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some people, as soon as they wake up in the morning, bam, they got contact from the time they wake up to the time, you know what I'm saying, they go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? And again, there's nothing wrong with it. Whatever your platform is, whatever kind of content that you put out there, that's what you put out there. But for me, I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. But again, it's just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have that faith to do what God, you know what I'm saying, has put before you, or what he wants you to have. Because at the end of the day, it's what he wants you to have. It's not about of course he gives us the desires of our hearts, but a lot of time what he wants for us is supersede way past what we, you know what I'm saying, think. As the Bible says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, you know what I'm saying, the things that he has in store for you. And, I keep that in the forefront of my mind, because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we might see something that we want, but at the end of the day, God might have something way far greater than, what you even looking at. You know what I'm saying? I can remember when me and my wife, you know what I'm saying, we was looking for a new place, and we felt like we was just gonna move into another apartment. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna move from one apartment to another apartment, because we started out in a trailer. You know what I'm saying? A trailer, 2-bedroom trailer. We upgraded from the trailer, moved to the apartment. Then COVID-19 hit. You know what I'm saying? We was out of jobs and kind of got behind on the rent a little bit, just to be honest, because, you know what I'm saying, we wasn't getting paid. And then all of a sudden the unemployment checks start coming in, and, you know what I'm saying, we was doing good. And then, you know what I'm saying, wasn't able to keep up with everything. It wasn't enough for all the amenities that we had and all the bills that we had. So, you know what I'm saying, we had to find another place to move. And we thought we was going, I was looking at apartments, like literally I was looking at apartments, y'all, like to move into another apartment. I was actually about to downsize to a 1-bedroom apartment, because we had a 2-bedroom apartment, but I was going to downsize to a 1-bedroom apartment, so we could save some money, so we could be able to purchase a house. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I was looking at for right now, that I was going to get the house at a later date. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years down the road, I was going to get the house. That was what I was looking at. That was my big picture. But you know what I'm saying? Again, like I said, God has things in store for us that, you know what I'm saying, we can't even imagine. And again, we was looking for an apartment, and my wife, you know what I'm saying, she was the type of person, she was like, let's put it on Facebook that we looking for apartments and all that type of stuff. And I'm like, nah. I do not want to put this on Facebook. I don't want people in our business and all that type of stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, go ahead and put it on Facebook. And when she put it on Facebook, somebody with a house, a 3-bedroom house, I'm telling you, a 3-bedroom house with 2 acres of land, was like, hey, we looking for someone to move into our house. Would y'all be interested? Man, and for me, it's so many scams on Facebook nowadays, so many scams on social media, period. So I was like, man, that is fake. I was like, we ain't even gonna pay that no attention. So they messaged my wife again. So my wife ended up calling and was like, yeah, we're looking. We met the guy. He gave us the key to go look at the house. We came to the house, and guess what, y'all? The house was real. You know what I'm saying? The house was real. 3-bedroom house, 2 acres of land, got a car garage, a car garage, and also, you know what I'm saying, extra room that we didn't have before. So again, you know what I'm saying, that's what God was doing. God gave us something more than what I saw. So again, I didn't know how we was gonna get in here or whatever. Come to find out, we didn't even have to do a credit check. They basically just gave it to us. At the end of the day, they gave us the house. They gave us like a monthly thing that we had to pay, and to pay them, and they ain't run our credit. We just came up with the agreement, and guess what? We paid cheaper than what we was paying for in the apartment. Now you know that's God. You know that's God. So again, like when God put something in front of you, when God show you something, you just gotta trust Him. You gotta put all your faith in Him and to so He can lead you and He can guide you. Because if not, I'm trying to tell you, man, you be taking steps and you be doing stuff you ain't got no business doing, wasting money, wasting time. Just allow Him to lead you and guide you in the things that you need to do, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to what He has showed you. Because you're going to get there. Trust me, it might take a little bit of time, but you are going to get there. And when you get there, you're going to be thankful for the steps that He showed you. Because when you hear other people's stories and when you hear how other people got to the place that they needed to get to, you're going to be like, man, wow, I ain't even have to do all that. Man, I ain't have to take that step. I ain't have to take that step. God connected me with this person and they did all that for me. So you know what I'm saying? You just have to be able to be led by Him. If I can't stress that enough, be led by God. You know what I'm saying? With everything that you do. I mean, everything that you do. When it comes to money, when it comes to business, when it comes to family, when it comes to jobs, careers, everything, even to what you eat, everything that you do, be led by God in what you do and what choices that you make, because He will, I'm telling you, He will give you the best choice that He has for you. Because again, He the one that showed you. So of course, if He showed you, He know the how, but we don't know the how. Man, just follow Him, lead, be led by Him. Follow Him in everything that you do. I can't stress that enough. Everything that you do, be led by Him. Be led, be led, be led, be led by Him. And again, man, I thank y'all for listening. If I could just get y'all again, you know what I'm saying? I want to grow this community, want to grow it real, you know what I'm saying? I want to grow with people that have the same, how can I say, I ain't gonna say determination, but the same kind of vision or on the same path that I am, like that you putting all your faith in God and you have no fear. All faith and no fear, all faith and no fear. So if you could subscribe. I'm sorry, getting tongue twisted here. Subscribe to this channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, tag, and share it. Please leave a review. Again, I'm still looking for podcast guests, so please leave a review for some guests that you feel be good for my podcast. Also, leave a review of what you liked about it, what you don't like about it, or even different topics on what you want me to talk about, and things of that nature. And again, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, and tag, and also subscribe. Please subscribe to this channel. Also, follow the Instagram page. I got an Instagram page. It's called AFNF underscore podcast underscore. Please follow that page as well. We're gonna be providing a lot more content. And again, leave reviews so I can know what to do better. Because again, I'm new at this thing, but I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to take constructive criticism. So please leave your reviews. I want to get those up too as well. Give me a rating right now, because I know the rating might not be good starting out, but I promise you it's going to get even better. So again, I thank y'all for listening to another episode of All Faith, No Fear. And again, all faith leads you to your destiny, and fear holds you in bondage. Y'all have a blessed one.